All right, so now we do arm circles. Everybody has done an arm circle, okay? I don't want both at the same time, though. I want one. Why do you think I want one and then the other? Isolated movements. Also, we don't use both of our arms when we're kayaking at the same time or sea-wanting at the same time. Okay? Core is nice and engaged. Good isolated shoulder movements. Good. Go back and then also go forward. Just like you were freestyle swimming. Make sure your shoulder muscles are working. Should feel really good for everybody. Awesome. Pretty simple exercise. Nothing too fancy. The next one are Y's, T's, and W's. This is a little bit confusing. You're basically going to make your move. So Y, and then you're going to press your arms back. Should engage your shoulder blades. Come back, T, press back. Should engage your shoulder blades. W, press back. Okay? And do that just a couple times through. Doesn't have to be a huge movement. So Y's, T's, W's. Y's, T's, W's. Doesn't have to be forceful. Engaging those shoulder blade muscles. Why are your shoulder blades important? Where does your shoulder attach to? Your shoulder blade. And so if this guy attaches to my shoulder blade, what makes my shoulder blade attach to my body? Muscles. Muscles and your collarbone. This little guy. There's not going to be a whole lot of force going through this little guy, right? And so if I want to make sure my shoulder is stable, I have to make sure where my shoulder attaches to is also stable, which includes my shoulder blade muscles. That is why this exercise is important. That makes sense for everybody? I was baffled. I was like, my shoulder only has this? You kidding me? That's tiny. But all those shoulder blade muscles really help with all of it. Okay? All right, so continuing on our shoulder blade exercise, let's bend over, and we're going to do bent over rows. So elbows and shoulders come back away. When you're doing this, do your shoulders need to come to your ears? No. Keep them away from your ears, okay? Because a lot of people will do this, and that's not good because that's using this muscle and not our shoulder blades to actually make it happen. And so your shoulders should actually come down and back, not up and back. Does that make sense for everybody? It's a hard movement if you're not used to doing it. But this will help save your shoulders if you are doing this movement correct. Okay? Is anybody's neck tight now? Good. One sign that if you're doing this wrong is that your neck will be actually tighter after this exercise versus looser. It should actually make your neck feel a little bit looser and able to move. Okay? So that's a good check for yourself. Last but not least is the last of our neck exercises. Okay? And you're basically, with this exercise, you're just going to bring your head back. Okay? Not up, but almost like you're giving yourself a double chin. It's like the most flattering position in the world to put your neck into. Okay? This will start working these little guys in the front. If you feel these big guys in the back doing all of it, don't go as far. Okay? Lighten up a little bit. Instead of going 110 like you're going, go 60. Okay? Nice and easy. Should almost feel like your neck come down, like your chin come down to your chest a little bit. Does that make sense? Does anybody feel like a little bit of activation in the front of their neck? Oh, and nods from everybody. Sweet. All right, guys. So now let's kind of put it all together just real quick. Okay? This is not meant to be a really long activation exercise. Okay? I gave examples of some reps that you can do, but you don't have to. All right? So first, mini lunges. Okay? Come back. stand and touch, come back, stand and touch. It is 9:06 or 6:09. Oh my gosh. Up and touch. Back, up and touch. Let's do one more each side. And that'll be about our 5 reps. Up and touch. Perfect. All right, now what's next? Sumo squats. Press those guys out. Let's do about 5 or 6 of these. Perfect. All right, next are hip circles. Say about do like 10 or so each side. Good, now let's start going in. Same thing, if you feel like you're warming up with 5 of them, just do 5. Doesn't have to be 10, doesn't have to be a whole lot, okay? Sometimes just doing it even 2 or 3 times helps a ton with your movement mechanics. Cool, next one is our kneeling one. So you pop down, hand that's on the side that the foot's out goes down. Good. And you just reach up. Do about 5 to 10 of these. Good. Switch sides. Good, awesome. All right, let's stand up. Then we do our presses. So press, twist. Come back, press, twist. Come back, press, twist. Back, press, twist. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do the standing press. Remember, your hand that's on the top is the one that you're going to. Good. Awesome. All right, let's have everybody sit down. So now we do our other presses. Smash, press, twist. Everybody just it's going to think that you're clapping for nobody that's there. It's going to be great. Good, and let's do on top, one on bottom. Twist, switch, twist, switch, twist. Good, all right. So now you're already in the seated position. Now let's do our hand taps. Remember, slouch into it. Get those abs really on. This is supposed to be a quick movement. Awesome. Good job, guys. Now let's stand up. Now we do our bent over gorilla swings. So you see how this kind of flows. We're getting more of that mid-back moving, starting to get into our arms a little bit. Good, and then everybody rest. You're in the same position. Arms go bent. Now your head's going to twist with it. Good, and rest. Now we do our arm swings. One at a time. You guys are all doing so good. Good, now let's go backwards. Perfect, and now we go into our Y's, T's, and W's. T, W, Y, T, W. Good, one more round. Good, then now we do our bent over rows. Another shoulder blade movement. Now we've got them getting warmed up. Perfect. And then we just finish up with just our head movements. Good neck activation. Everyone's going to think you're like a bird. Awesome. Perfect. So now it's 6:14. That took us 5 minutes to run through it. It seems like a lot when you have it on the paper. But when you actually go through it, it's really not a whole lot. But you feel ready. You feel warmed up. Now you can do your paddle across, do a couple circles out there, a couple sprints if you want to, but then you can head down the channel. Because I'm like everybody else, and I don't want to just hang out in the flat water. All right, guys.
Awesome.